Okay, this is my Ironman Bowfa only Zulrah guide. We are going to be using Thralls in this video. Let's get right into the gear setup. So what we're going to have is we're going to have our full crystal armor here and our Bowfa, ideally corrupted if you can. We're going to have your best in slot accumulator, your best in slot necklace. You should have a necklace of anguish at this stage of this game. You're going to have your best in slot blessing, best in slot ranging boots, your Barrow's gloves, and ideally your ring of suffering. You can do this with 2 rings of recoil in the inventory. I'll be showing it with the ring of suffering today. For your inventory setup, really important, we're going to have an anti-venom plus, or you can have your best in slot anti-venom, or just use 1 down. We're going to use 2 prey pots. We're going to have a ranging potion. We're going to make sure we have the Book of the Dead because we will be using Thralls. We're going to be combo eating, so I'm going to be using some manta rays and crombots, but you can easily use sharks or monkfish. Just depends on how much you want to heal at once. Going to make sure that we have our dream and staff for using our teleport to house, or for using the fairy ring, have our teleport to house, our best in slot banking method, so we're going to be using the crafting cape tea today, and our rune pouch with the runes required to summon our thralls. So you make sure you have a Kingdom Divided done. This guide totally works without thralls as well. I'm just going to be including it here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to teleport to house using our tele tab, throw on the dream and staff. The fairy ring code is going to be B.J.S. Big Juicy Snake. Easy way to remember that. Ideally, we'll be getting some teleport scrolls so that we can replace the Dream and Staff for some Zulrah teleports, and it just saves some inventory space, gives us some more food here. But we're just going to run up to the dock. Now, it's really important to have the Rune Light plugin. I'm talking like making this as easy and as brain dead as possible. So we want to have the Rune Light plugin. So when you're going through the wrench, you're going to look up the Zulrah plugin, make sure it's installed, and you should see on the side panel, it starts with the phases. It's very intuitive. All you have to do is select the phases as it comes along, and then you follow along the pattern here. For those of you who don't know, if you hold shift and right click, you can mark a tile, shift and right click, and you can unmark a tile. I always have my zoom or my north camera facing south in there so that it is lined up with the tiles and the X's following the plugin here. Bye bye, Evil Bob. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pre-pot a ranging potion. We're going to have our quick prayer set up so we prep for missiles and Deadeye. We're in a quick board. As soon as we enter, we're going to summon a thrall here. Then we're going to run to the back corner, turn the camera around, hit him once, hit him twice. So we're going to have these 6 tiles marked. These 2 in the back corner for the melee, and the front ones are just where you're going to stand for safety. So we have a mage spawn here. So we're going to click on the mage in the side panel, and we're going to make sure we're standing where the corresponding X is. Now I'll drink an anti-venom. Now it's really important to make sure that we're safe at Zulrah. So I'm going to be healing at 60. So when I get below 60, I'll be combo eating here. Zulrah spawns here. So I'm running to the next little phase. Again, I'm just following the X and where I have the tiles marked here. Keeping an eye on my thrall. Now I know a mage phase is coming here. Resummon a new thrall. Make sure I'm up to speed. Sip a prey pod. Falling below 60, combo eat. And I know a melee phase is coming next. I'm gonna run to where the next X is. You can turn off your prayer during the melee phase. Because we're doing Bowfa only, we don't do a lot of damage during this phase, so it's a good time to actually eat and not waste DPS on the other phases. Range phase coming, hit for range. Our Thrall's going to get stuck. We're always going to want to try and have the Thrall summon in the middle as best we can. Now we know the next range is coming up to the side here. Attack. There's a bit of a delay because of the attack time as the Zulrah switches spots. Now for this one here, it's going to pause. It's going to summon some more venom. We're going to run away, go to the side. Mage is going to be coming up in a second. We can summon another Thrall if we want. Don't really need it to finish off here. Below 60, get that quick heal. And another combo weave. That's just the shit of Zulrah, how much damage it can take. And hopefully we will finish this before he goes down. And there you go. Turn off prayers. A nice quick, kind of slow actually, a 2-minute Zulrah kill for KC 507.
Just going to fly through a couple of KC here. The big tips to make sure is you just have the tile markers in the exact spot showed on the right side panel, and you have to just stand exactly there. Like, don't worry about anything, because if you do move off of the tile markers even one square, you will take damage from the poisonous cloud that comes up. Now for hardcore Ironman, you probably want to be healing way before 60 with the max hit of Zulrah and the max hit of having 3 snakelings hit you at once. I believe it can hit between 70 and 80, so you probably want to be safing a lot sooner here. Now with the melee phase here, I just wanted to show that you can just go back and forth between it. The melee guy, he's going to just attack in the direction he's going. So if he's facing one direction, as long as you're not in that direction, you're going to be safe, or as long as you're standing beside the pillar like I am here, you're also going to be okay. It is super punishing. Like, it's very easy, the mechanics, once you get the hang of it a few times, but the damn ranging phase of the major can deal a lot of damage. I did this next run without Thralls. I just want to demonstrate the JAD phase. It's more likely to get to the JAD phase without Thralls, but when he spawns on the left side when you're facing south, he is going to hit with a mage attack first. Now I did this prayer wrong by accident, but what I wanted to show is as long as you just stick with that prayer and then get back on cycle, you'll be okay. When you spawns on the right side facing south, it's going to start with a range attack. Now, when you're doing the JAD phase, it's just important that when the missile is in the air, you can just switch the prayer to the next one, and you're alternating between range and mage. So it's very simple.